with the title, it's gonna be something else with it. Ranting bullshit. I just watched one of Don't Want Operators videos. If you don't watch them, I suggest you do watch them. If you're one of the few people out there, one of the many people actually, that are against the police and are really saying go fuck yourself to the cops, watch him and just he'll explain a lot of the shit that happens. So, let's get this straight right now. Yes, bad cops are out there. But, you know what there's more of? Better cops that wouldn't meaninglessly kill somebody. But what everybody thinks happens is that cops are so much worse. But for actual reasons, you should know. Cops, if they wanted to, could have done anything they wanted to anybody at any time. Let's get a thought here to it. Well, let me tell you the stages what there is. And I'm going to use the blocks for it here. So, there's a good few stages with the federal system right now with this shit. And let's show this. So, right here. This is the casual shit here. Iron. Nice and normal, nothing bad going on. Cops just doing their thing, making sure everything's alright. But once the shit starts getting worse and it's starting to get in a pain with the actual cops, we have the next set, which is federal cops, which is 10 times worse if you assault them. As in, like, I'll explain this in a minute, but they are really fucking bad. They have permission to use full auto. They have rifles on them. And they are fucking said, hey, yo, you do this shit, there's gonna be worse charges. They protect federal buildings and shit like that that are special to the community. And then we got military. Once the military steps in, court martial will most likely step in as well. Federal will still be out there, but military will be watching you too. That could mean tanks coming through a neighborhood. And what's gonna happen when there's tanks coming through a neighborhood? People are gonna think, maybe I should attack a tank with a slingshot. Wait, what? No, wait, you wanna know what that'll happen? Hey, getting shot dead with a tactical, or entirely just killed. So with this shit, you're thinking that you're gonna be almighty on top of it, but no. Where you are, there's this gold lock in the center that you think that, oh, nothing's gonna happen to me because I'm a citizen. But you're wrong when it comes down to that. So what that means is you got cops surrounding you. But once the cops stop working, you get the feds. And once the feds start really getting into some shit where actual people are starting to really fight back with other guns, military comes in. Once military comes in, there will be change, if you like it or not. I'm going to keep this here as an example with this shit. Oh, one last thing with it. It will also be taken into another set, which will most likely be that the governor will not be in charge of what happens. So see how this looks here? President will be in charge. Well, I shouldn't make it Redstone because Trump, that shit, yeah. Trump will be in charge. What that'll mean is, though, a businessman in charge of a whole country, actually. So, let's put this in thought. Think of someone like Elon Musk put in charge of a whole city. What do you think could happen? And if you understand what could happen. Now think about Trump with how he is. He is just a guy that works, that does a lot of money shit. He is CEO of a major company that doesn't really sell like products to the consumer, but he has a giant fucking like a hotel. No, I actually don't really know what Trump does. And I'm saying this now, I don't know or care about it, but still. Trump doesn't make, like, oh, we got a new car coming out, or, oh, we doing space shit. No, he just knows about, I want this shit done now. I don't care what you say that you're fucking pissed off at me with this shit. It's gonna happen. People are gonna bitch about it. I'm bitching about it before anybody else really gets into the topic with it. I could get fucking entirely hated on for this shit. And I'm alright with that. With how this shit is, I accept it. And I'm going to accept whatever bullshit you people think you can do on me. Because once all this shit starts going on and federal turns into military, I'm gonna be the one complying. I'm gonna be like, fight against them, fight against them. They can't kill us all. True. We had the same thought with the raid. For the raid against the against Area 51. But what happened was people stopped. Right. This is kind of dumb. Let's just sit here and vibe. And that went perfectly. It was better than everyone thought. So, let's take a look back here at this shit too. I saw fucking something on Twitter. It was this guy talking about, oh, and it's exactly the point. There has to be history for us to get better with what happens. So think about this. A war happens. And the main reason for it happening is all from one thing that us as Americans do. So, put this into an idea. If we don't learn from our mistakes, from a war we start, then we could go back into that war. What would that mean? A whole nother war started because of the same shit that happened the first time. So we'll be just restarting what happened. No one will learn. And everything will just be worse. The Civil War started because of slavery. And the statues are there to say, hey, these guys were bad. Remember them. Because if you don't, there will be more people like them. That will be a lot worse with how this government is right now. Like, look at the bullshit of this fucking, or the world is in right now. Oh, you have to make sure that everybody gets all their shit done. Yeah, okay. Well, we can work on that. We can make sure everybody gets what they need done. We need to defund the police. Okay, that's not that. That's kind of bad, but we can come to an agreement that we need to make sure the police lose everything. The police are bad. Okay, going on to a bit of a worse territory here. The police are terrorists. No, they're not. Police are humans, right? If they feel threatened, like how you would a police coming at you with a gun. A good example would be Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but nobody looks at that being like, "Oh, that's a legitimate cop show." You're human too. If you don't accept that, you're less of a human than what they are. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a good example. Like, oh, look at this shit. So funny, haha, funny, haha. But then goes into the deep shit, being like, hey, cops are there's some shitty cops out there. Vulture's a good point of it. Vulture is basically somebody that basically a cop that takes all the good shit away from them, away from the 99th precinct as they go on it. So, what that means is we have to know the cops before you can fuck with them. Just because they're bad doesn't mean that all are bad. I forgot what was really going towards here, but it's a lot of bullshit. Federals coming in and people are still fucking acting like, oh, just normal police. No, it's not. It's fucking worse. You fuck with them, you're dead. I shit you not. You fuck with them, you are going to die. In some way. I don't care what way, but you will. Because why? You didn't listen. Why you didn't listen? Because you're a dumb bitch. Can I do this? No, I can't. That has to be the set. Oh, damn. That would have been cool. Up. I should have kept it as a chunk loading as a default. And that's over to Apex. Oh shit. You guys might still be able to hear me, but I cannot do anything. The game crashed. So I'm entirely stuck on this screen here. Because I thought, let's go to another area. Make another portal, let's open it through. And it crashed. I'm gonna switch over to Apex when it works again. Gonna do it in the practice arena because I want to go against the dummies for a bit. But like, it's a lot of bullshit with how this world is.